Welcome to the Experimental Aircraft Channel podcast and video podcast series, where we talk with our guests about experimental, light sport, and ultralight aviation. We are just getting started with this, so if the audio isn't 100% just yet, bear with us. Perfection is coming. Let's jump right into the interview. Being that we are in this uncertain times, and it seems like it changes, if not weekly, but daily on how long we're going to be on lockdown, that kind of stuff. So there's no way of even trying to predict what the future is. But what are you guys doing, or what is the short term, long term, if we do remain kind of a lockdown? Obviously, you said the production is kind of shut down, but you still got a stockpile of parts you can ship out, and you're not like a skeleton crew. But moving forward, what can people do to stay in the game, even if they're a little bit concerned about the economy and maybe not wanting to do a total investment? Can they buy components? How can they break it down to stay involved and engaged?
We're committed to helping our customers, whether they're existing customers as well as new people, to get involved. Home building your airplane, basically building an airplane at home, in the garage, in the basement, or even at the airport at your hangar. It's a great social distancing or isolation project. So I encourage builders to stay involved, which is why if you currently have a kit or a set of drawings, work on it, and we are here to answer the phone. We are here to ship parts. We have because we're a kit manufacturer, we always have a lot of stuff in stock. Our shelves are always full of parts. So even though, again, our actual kit shipments may slow down a little bit right now, but if you need a part or a sub-assembly, you need a wing kit, something like that, we will work hard to get it to you. Of course, we're dependent on the shipping companies to get it from our door at Zenith to your door. But right now, as best I can tell, the whole shipping infrastructure in this country is still proceeding fairly well. So I encourage you to keep on building. One thing we did, we had a workshop scheduled for the 23rd and 24th of April of later this month, and obviously because of everything's going on with the travel restrictions and so forth and all the social distancing, we've had to cancel the workshop. But rather than just put a canceled date, what we've done is we've turned it into an online virtual workshop. So rather than having our customers or participants come to the Zenith factory and build the rudder kit here, which is just, like a starter kit, is we're shipping it to customers around the country, and then using Zoom, or we're not exactly sure what platform we're going to use, whether it's Zoom or a YouTube Live or some platform like that. We're going to basically all together, we're going to be building the workshop, kind of same as we do in the shop, but we're going to be doing it spread out around the country. And we already have folks signed up from pretty much all four corners of the country already. So it'll be a neat thing. I'm actually looking forward to it, even though it's a kind of a letdown that we're not able to do it here like originally scheduled. Rather than get that, where we just cancel it, we're just instead just going to reformat and continue to build that way. And so that, folks that want to stay active, if you're looking for something to do, I encourage you to again look at kits. Is a good time to get started. And for us as Zenith, we want to encourage and take full advantage of being able to support you guys while we still can.
Excellent. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I had started on Facebook my own group, Experimental Aircraft Channel group, and the whole Say It with video, is to keep people connected during their shop building, because sometimes it can get a little bit lonely. It's like one of those things where you have to hyper focus, concentrate, because it is a very, very detailed project of reading the plans, making sure you have the right part and you're doing the right steps. So that can be kind of isolating in itself. But at the same time, it's nice and encouraging to have other people doing the same thing you're doing and sharing that. So that's why I created the group. So I'm very excited also to see your live rudder workshop, to kind of see that video version as well. And like you said, what you've got for options right now is a great time. Even if we're concerned about the economy, maybe you've been sitting on the idea of ordering a set of plans. Well, you sell plans. That's the starter level, right? You can order a set of plans. That's not a huge investment. Next step after that is to order a rudder kit and try your hand at metalworking. If you like that, then progress on to a fuselage or a wing, or just you can start very incrementally at this point.
Absolutely. And we want to try to make it easy. And again, we've always done that, but again, in this time, it maybe makes even more sense to do it exactly that way.
Okay. Thank you for joining us here on the Experimental Aircraft channel for the video podcast and/or podcast. These episodes will be available on YouTube as well as all the popular podcast platforms. Thanks for watching or listening. We'll catch you next time.